Hey, this is Red Jackson, and I'm here at Kingvention 2023 in London, where I'll be chatting with some of the special guests who worked with Michael Jackson himself, chatting with stallholders and like-minded Michael Jackson fans. So please join me on this super exciting vlog. So I'm here with the wonderful Mr. Eddie Gomez.
Hello everyone, watching from Red's channel.
Absolutely. How are you enjoying Kingvention so far?
Do you know what? This year it's bigger, this year is better, and this year it's more Michael.
It is. You see by the poster behind us. It's massive.
My favorite short film of all time, Ghosts.
Wow.
The #1 for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I know you're doing your music work as well, inspired by Michael.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, if you remember the live stream that Red did, I think it was back in August. I performed there as well, so check it out. And
do you have any social media?
Do I have my social media? Yes, of course. EDDIGOMAMUSIC. Eddie Gomez Music. Check me out over there.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Red.
All
right. See you soon, guys. Take care.
So this is Alfie, and he's going to be doing some of his Michael Jackson moves. Here we go. When you're ready. So thanks to Propstall, we have two jackets that Michael Jackson himself wore here at Kingvention. This is the 1984 Pepsi Generation jacket. And this is the Spike the Rabbit costume from the Speed Demon short film. It's so cool to see these in person. Hey, Red Jackson here at Kingvention 2023 with MJ Market. Can you tell us a bit about your store?
Thanks for having us, Red. So my name's Jonathan, and this is my partner, Jamie. We're co-owners of MJ Market, and we're here at Kingvention for our second year in a row with some really exclusive, exciting items. We got many officially launched items like this AM radio from the Thriller era, or some cool items like this pop-up Dangerous CD. We have so many exciting items to show you guys today.
Awesome.
Or our LA Gear socks. We just have so many original fun items that the fans are going nuts for today in London.
Amazing.
Yeah, and another thing we wanted to talk to you about, Red, we've got some new exclusive products that are going to be coming out soon, sale exclusively with us. So we are currently the only people that are allowed to sell exclusive prints that were originally photographed by Sam Emerson.
Wow.
So there are some exclusive products that will be coming soon based on those. So at the moment we're offering for sale on the website.
We have prints like these here. Let me show you.
Prints for sale that
high quality, fine art.
Yeah, really high.
On a Mule Barretta paper, which are fine art prints. But then we're also going to be looking at releasing
some cool items. Little sneak peek for you guys.
That will have additional content on them, like never before released photographs.
Wow.
And then we're also looking at doing some books as well, which will have never before released photographs.
Highest quality printing.
Yeah,
this is right. Just feel paper. Feel
really
it. You can feel it. Touch it.
Wow.
It's honestly, it's the best.
And then those are a couple of the prototypes that we've been working on.
All right, so this is our exciting one here. I'm gonna hold this for you, Jamie.
Yeah. So you have a box that opens up, and then inside there is a USB plug, and then all of these exclusive photographs.
Ooh.
Feel this paper. This is even thicker, and
Oh my gosh.
This
Is that
is-
even paper?
exactly, it feels like plastic almost. It's like
Yeah.
wow.
So these are just prototypes at the moment, but we're hoping to be able to release something, very interesting.
We've got a lot of exciting products coming up for you guys.
There's a memory talking about being you. You're sitting around with a long
Can you tell us a bit about who you are and what you do?
Yes, I'm from Austria, and now I developed my own design for Michael Jackson fans, because you get everywhere this printed shirts, but I make costumes like he had, like the original one, and customized. And also for people who don't want to wear this stuff or these costumes, I create it in a type of pillows. So you can get every costume he had as a pillowcase, like the original one.
Yeah.
And I use mainly the original materials.
Wow.
So you can hug it, you can grab it, but all you can collect it. Also, if you like a special type, you can get nearly every costume as a pillow.
Every costume, wow. And
But
it's
all-
the same material pretty
It's
much.
the same,
as good
definitely,
as
it's the same material
Right.
and the same accessories. And also, I make some stuff who never can get anywhere. So you get a lot of costumes in the shop,
Yeah.
but a lot of things also are beautiful and you can't buy it anywhere. So
Yeah.
my special thing is to make it.
Yeah, and I mean, your work is beautiful. I have 2 of your items myself, actually.
Okay.
And I know that you also run a Michael Jackson event in Graz
Yes.
every year. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, we do every year a 3-day event in Graz, because we find out that people come from outside. It makes no sense to make it only one day.
Yeah.
So we have a good connection to a great hotel that you can stay for 2 days. And I think the main thing is in Graz that we are connected with different tribute artists. It's not only one. So we work together with 5 different nations, because that is what Michael said: work together, stand together,
Yeah.
not fight against each other. So, and also we decide, like we have been on many, many different events, and you have to pay everything extra. You
Yeah.
have to pay for the tickets, you have
So
to pay for
separate.
the separately, and in some, it's sometimes, especially here in London, it's extremely expensive. So we decided to put everything in one ticket. The overnight stays in the hotel, the food, the drinks, and all event tickets.
Amazing.
So you buy one ticket, and let me say a sum. We charge for a single person for 2 nights, for everything included, €229.
That's not bad at
So
all.
I think it's not bad at all in a 4-star hotel.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. Do you have a date for next year? Or not yet?
It's depend on when the Kingvention decide to make
Yeah.
it, because this year normally we had the event on this weekend, because there's Thrill the World,
Yeah.
the worldwide flash mob for collecting money for children's things. But they decided to make it now, so we have to do it 1 week earlier,
Right.
that we don't fight against
Yeah,
each
you can
other. So you
clash.
can be, if you like, on both events.
Right. So, do you have a website or social media anywhere people can
We
find
have 2 different things. We have a website. It's from our dance group. It's dancing-dangerous at .graz@gmx.at.
Okay.
And we have also a website, dancingdangerous.at.
Amazing.
And I'm at Peggy Wolf, at my own name, on Facebook and also on Instagram. If you have some questions, if you need some costume, please let me know.
Amazing. Now, before we wrap this up, do you have, out of the items here, do you have a favorite maybe? Or do you have any interesting facts about how you made any of them?
I have, for example, one thing. Let me check. I start for collectors. This is my absolute favorite items. Mickey Mouse in different costumes. So I made until now as a Billie Jean Mickey Mouse, Smooth Criminal. Then I have a history teaser, but it's already sold, so I can't show it here. And upcoming is History Tour as a gold part,
Nice.
and also Bad.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time, Peggy.
Thank you.
It's been a
Great
pleasure.
for doing
Hope
this.
you enjoy the rest of your time here
I will.
at Kingvention.
I will do this like
Thank
you do. Let's dance together.
Let's dance together at the after party.
And of course, and I hope I will see you next year in Graz.
Yes, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, we are Michael Jackson Book Club. We've been online on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter since about 2019. We got about 5,000 members.
Wow.
And from all over the world. And it's just basically a really safe online space for Michael fans and people who are researching Michael to come and discuss quality books,
Right.
and documentaries and all that sort of thing. And our mission is to rewrite the narrative. So we're trying to disturb the medium narrative and provide facts, provide original sources, really good authors,
Right.
for people to learn about Michael Jackson properly, so that the next generation, they get the true narrative.
Right.
And find out 360 about the artist, his impact, his humanitarianism,
Yeah.
and his creative legacy, all of that. So that's what
I
we
like
do.
that.
Today we're raising money for Michael Jackson Fans for Change, and they are a UK-based charity run by the wonderful Stephen Hodges, and they are PayPal sort of based. You can donate a minimum of £1 every month, and then as a member, because you're a regular donator, you get to decide with the other members where the money should go. And all of the charities are close to Michael's heart. They're about animals, they're about children, that sort of thing. So we're raising money by doing a raffle for this book. So
Humanitarian.
this is Humanitarian, the Real Michael Jackson by Paul Dwyer, who is a
Great guy.
Australian, you know him, Australian writer, fan. He's also done MJ Journal. And we are giving this away to a lucky person who donates to MJFC today. So that's what we're doing.
Wonderful.
But lots
Thank you very
going on.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the convention so far?
Yeah, this is our second year as the book club, and yeah, we love it. I just brought these books. These are not for sale. These are part of my private collection, and the reason I brought them is because they're really good examples of the variety of good quality Michael Jackson
the truth.
books. Yeah,
The opposite of all the tabloids.
that's
sort of
right.
stuff.
Yeah, and you got academic books. Some of them are PhDs.
Wow.
You know,
Proper
some of them.
studies then.
Yeah. This
Goodness.
This one is a PhD. This one is, this one's an antique. That's a collector's item.
Right.
So just to show people that you don't have to read music journalism, which is not very good. It's not good quality. It doesn't have good sources. You can read really good quality books about Michael and keep learning about him, no matter how old you are, how long you've been a fan. We've got fans in the book club that started with the Jackson 5 and they're still learning today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, final question. Do you have a personal favourite Michael Jackson book? I mean, it's probably quite tricky.
it is really hard, yeah. I love The Dangerous Philosophies by Elizabeth Amsu, who's also here today. That's a really brilliant book. Humanitarian, because this one's close to my heart, because this is the Michael we want everyone to know about. And a really good book for people to learn about him as a new fan is a book called The Visual Documentary, and it's by Adrian Grant.
Yeah.
And it's got about 4 editions or 5 editions. And I started reading that in 1996 when I was a new fan, when I was a kid. And you can still read it today. It's great. So that's a really good one. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your
right.
time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your time here at the
Join
event.
the book club.
Yeah, you can follow the book club here.
Yep. Great.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Red.
How are you enjoying your time at the event?
Very much so. It's really fascinating to see so many Michael Jackson fans all in one place, with everybody who's different favorite things, and some people love that, and some people love that. but also so many, everybody knows just everything about Michael.
Yeah.
So it's extraordinary. Frankly, they know much more than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael had such a wide array of work in his career, such a diverse career.
I wish he'd had more. I just wish he'd had more.
If only.
But
I mean, 50 years pretty much, or 45 years. Content.
I think he had more to give, man. I really do.
So can you explain a bit about who you are and what project you worked on with Michael?
Yeah, so I worked on the history trailer.
Right.
So basically Michael had the idea and he called me up, and first of all he asked me to come and teach him to direct for a month.
Right.
And I kind of said I didn't know if that was the right thing, but and then he said, well, why don't you do this video for me for the thing? So we had this idea of soldiers marching and a big statue and everything. I was like, okay, fine. So we got together and we worked on it together and we kind of fleshed it out.
Yeah.
And originally I was gonna shoot it all in Budapest.
Right.
And I was gonna shoot Michael in New York later on, motion control. And then he kept on seeing the footage and loved it so much.
Yeah.
He decided to come to Budapest and film his bits there, which is great because then it was more real and everything. So it was a much better solution.
Yeah.
And so then we did it. We spent 6 months doing all the post-production and
wow.
Well, it was a lot. I mean, it was
Jeez.
it was like a little film, with a lot of visual effects and a lot of original music. And
all that work just for a teaser.
Yeah,
so many artists would just 30-second promo.
Right.
It's insane. So did you feel some sort of tension and pressure there, having that big of a budget?
Oh, completely.
Working with the King of Pop.
Oh, totally. Yeah, no. You're constantly feeling like, am I delivering enough for this guy who's one of the biggest artists in the entire world? You know what I mean? So the pressure's on, and you're always good is never good enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's got to be better and better and better and the best.
Yeah.
And so no, it's high pressure situation.
So is there something about Michael Jackson that you got to see that most people in the public don't know? What type of person was Michael Jackson truly?
So Michael, one-on-one, or in a small group, was incredibly sweet, incredibly gentle, totally non-confrontational. Would never argue about anything.
Right.
Really like a little kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also when he decided this is what I want, was like a dog with a bone. Wouldn't let it go. That's what you had to have. And you basically go, who knows more about your fan base, me or you?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if that's what you think your fans are going to get off on, let's do that.
Best.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it was very interesting. Very interesting work.
So as far as visually, were there any sort of movies that inspired the teaser?
There was a whole bunch of different footage that we used, and we wanted to get something that was had this sense of a martial vibe to it.
Yeah.
And so we looked at a lot of different sorts of martial things. So we looked at the reason why I said it in Eastern Europe was to try and avoid any kind of fascistic feeling.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why we said it in Hungary. And that's why we give it this kind of a Russian style, Cyrillic language and everything to steer it away from what some people might think was more of a fascistic vibe.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Tell us a bit about, since working with Michael, what sort of projects have you been working on? Movies, TV,
so mainly movies. Yeah,
movies.
I've done 3 or 4 movies since I worked with Michael. So Michael hired me because he'd seen a movie that I'd just done for Disney.
Right.
So he really liked that, and that's what got the whole ball rolling.
Right.
You see what I mean? So that's how it started.
And what are your general future ambitions, sort of moving
So
forward?
I've got a couple of different movies I'm working on right now. One of them's about the 2016 election and how the Russians basically stole America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're trying to do that right now.
Yeah.
It's a hard political thriller.
Like the sound of
Got
that.
another one that's all about the fall of Afghanistan. So
pretty heavy stuff. Then.
Yeah, I know it is. I should try and find a light romantic comedy.
But thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
I hope you enjoyed the rest of your time here
absolutely.
at Kingvention.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Peace.
Can you guys introduce yourself, please? Tell us a bit about who you are and what you do as the King of Pop.
All right. My name is Cinderella Che. I play the Madam in Smooth Criminal.
And yourself?
I'm Craig Parks. I played stand-in and photo double for Michael Jackson for the Smooth Criminal project, as well as all the subsequent videos for the Bad album.
Amazing. So, How are you guys enjoying Kingvention so far?
It's been amazing. The fans have been amazing. The way they put the thing together it's been amazing so far.
Right, and yourself?
Oh, the fans are the best part. They're so warm. They're so open to receive. There's so much love in the room, and the party is wonderful.
It is, it certainly is. So many fans all over the world, all flying to celebrate Michael. It's amazing. Such a great time. Do you guys have a quick, maybe favorite little memory or detail or something about Michael? Something, when you think of Michael, what comes to mind?
First thing that comes to mind is Michael's work ethic and his passion for what he does, and so much love in his heart and how it was presented to the public, and it was genuine because it came from his heart. So that's what I remember most about Michael.
I used to call Michael a perfectionist, and now I've changed the language to mastery. He's always striving to do better, do more, keep learning. He researches, he works hard. The work ethic is unmatchable.
Yes. Legend, the King of Pop, timeless.
Absolutely.
Still being celebrated today. Yeah, so many years after this past. My fans call ages. I mean, you've seen the dance of that day.
Yeah, look at you. You're like, what, 12?
16. But you guys did, you were in those videos. You were on the band tour as well.
Yeah.
I mean, what an experience. And is that like one of the highlights of your career?
Absolutely.
What an experience.
Filled with gratitude. It's such a blessing.
Oh, yeah, such a blessing.
Do you guys still listen to Michael's music?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All of the time.
All the time?
Yes.
All the time.
Dance to it, or when I'm down, I play Smooth Criminal.
It pumps me up too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, like I can do this. I can make it through.
Yeah.
Still dance to Smooth Criminal. Do you still remember the choreography?
Yeah, don't ask me to do. Oh, there you got it.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It's
Thank
been a pleasure. And I hope
Thank you
enjoyed
so
much of your
much.
time
Thank
here
you.
at Kingvention.
Keep the magic.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
it going.
Yeah.
Any last words for the fans?
Keep the spirit of love, keep the Michael Jackson dream alive, and that was the spirit of love. The spread. We need more love in this world, so let's keep spreading it.
And what I want to say is, Michael gave us a gift, a gift that he embodied. He was born with. You have a gift. You have a gift. You have a gift.
Amen.
I want you to work on your gift and come out and share with the people.
If you don't need me, just like I need you. If you don't love me, 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 'cause I'm in love with you. I told the doctor that I'm broken heart and my temperature is risen to 103. But don't you write me back and save me, girl. Tell me what I wanna hear, like you're missing me. 'Cause if you don't love me, if you don't love me, if you don't need me, if you don't need me, if you don't want me the way I want you, if you don't love me, 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 'cause I'm in love with you. Baby, baby, I've been missing you for such a long, long time ago. You changed the number and I couldn't call you, so I couldn't tell you so. I had to write you just to tell you that I'm even kissing on your photograph. You don't love me. If you don't love me, if you don't love me, baby, 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 you don't love me.
morning. We are now on our way back to Glaziers Hall for day 2 of the Kingvention. Yesterday was super fun, and we had an after party which lasted till 1 a.m. So I was super tired, but we slept well. And now we're on our way back for day 2 to celebrate the 35th anniversary of Moonwalker.
Stone shaker is looking fine, but she's a heartbreaker every time. She never seems to realize that someday she'll be crying too. A sharpshooter as I'm moving fast. He's got his light cruiser loaded with gas, slowing down to make it pass. You think it's gonna hit, so why not take a chance? 'Cause this is our street.
So can you please introduce yourself and tell us about your wonderful collection here?
It's a pleasure. My name is Nobuyuki Momose. I'm from Japan and I'm 25 years old. And I've been collecting Michael Jackson items since I was 9 years old or 10 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
So this time it's my first Kingvention.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited. Yeah. And not just about only I go to the event, but I made this mini exhibition with my collection. I put some of my rare items from Japan. So
Right.
yeah.
So can you maybe explain what some of these items are? Please?
Yeah. Like these original but Japan tour 1988 press kit. It was very rare, and it was sent to some people who worked on the tour in Japan.
Right.
And also here's the original newspaper article about Michael's in Japan tour in 1987. And here's a very famous Suzuki scooter Love original press kit. It's also a very rare item. Yeah, but the most rare item on this exhibition is definitely this one. It's an original banner that was actually displayed inside the Tokyo Dome during the tour. So
Amazing.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying Kingvention so far?
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
And I met so many great people.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's amazing, the best MJ event, I think.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
My
Hope you enjoyed
pleasure.
the rest of
Thank
your
you.
time here.
Thank you so much.
But the fantasy will never stop on our street.
How are you enjoying the event so far?
It's been amazing. People being so kind and heartwarming. I wouldn't like to leave. It's been amazing.
This is your first time, right?
It's the first time.
It's a pretty cool surprise. To
Exactly.
Have. What's been the highlight for you?
I think the people, meeting new
Yeah.
people and meeting my supporters and stuff has been the highlight of it.
Absolutely. So I assume you're coming back next time?
Absolutely. In 2 years.
Yeah.
2025.
2025. Do you have any social media you'd like to mention?
Yeah, if people want to follow me on Instagram, the Krista MJ and Jasmine Krista on TikTok.
So I am here at Kingvention, day 2, with the wonderful Mr. Pez Jacks.
Hi.
Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about the event this year?
So I'm Pez Jacks. I'm the creative director of Kingvention. This year we've had Halloween as our date, so we're lucky enough to have Rupert Wainwright, who produced the teaser, Nicholas Pike, who created the film score for Ghosts, Cinder Che from Smooth Criminal, and Craig Parks, who was also from Moonwalker. It's 35 years of Moonwalker today. So this is a very special day for everybody.
Absolutely. And so how does this year's event, how does that compare to the previous ones? What's new?
Well, there's a lot new this year. So we're in a new venue, which is great.
It is.
We're in London Bridge this time, and this is a much brighter and
Absolutely.
diverse space, which we got to have Club 30s downstairs. We had Michael Jackson's costumes. We had the Pepsi jacket and the Spike Rabbit costume, which were supplied by the prop store. And there's just a lot of different features. And also there's a lot of new faces as well. So I think it's really great to kind of see a different Kingvention compared to previous years.
Definitely. And so, what's the highlight of the event for you?
For me, there's so many highlights. There's so many little things that happened that were great. Particular standout points were obviously the costumes, because that's a huge scoop for the event. I have my documentary, early draft of my documentary screening shortly, so that may be a highlight. We don't know. See how the audience reacts.
It goes well.
Exactly.
I'm sure it will.
And just, I think, as always, I know it sounds cliche, but seeing everybody get to reconnect and re-engage and share stories, I think, for me, that's always the highlight, to just see everybody come together and have a good time.
And so, are there any plans for your documentary to be screened outside of Kingvention in the future?
Potentially. The version that we'll see today is an hour long. The full version is an hour and a half.
Okay.
But as I say, I'm still working on it. There's still bits I want to change. There's still some audio I want to correct. But we'll see. I mean, we're taking a year off next year, so there's no Kingvention next year. So maybe in that time I'll revisit.
Okay, well, I mean, surely that makes 2025 worth the wait, you know, anticipation can build. Well, thank you very much for your time.
No problem
and I
at
hope you
all.
enjoy the rest of your time.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So there you have it. That's it for Kingvention 2023. It was so wonderful to spend time with some fans, as well as some people who worked with Michael Jackson himself. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everybody involved and the people who make the event happen. I'll see you guys next time.